with Greg Hackett.
What's the deal?
How's it going, Jay?
I'm chilling, man. Working Tuesday, getting it in.
It was a whole fucking vibe just now in the gym, man.
Oh yeah.
Shouts out to Boots for the cookout playlist, bro.
For sure.
There's rumors going around
Yeah.
that Terence Crawford and Errol Spence negotiations have hit an impasse
Yeah.
over guaranteed money. I don't know how true that is. If it is true, what's your thoughts?
I mean, we've seen this before. We've seen it with Mayweather and Pacquiao. I mean, they both had terms that, you know what I mean, they wanted, and I believe they got it. You know what I'm saying? So, with this being the next biggest fight in boxing, I mean, they should get them guys what they want. I mean, what happened in the sport of boxing is the fighters got educated. So with the fighters being educated, they make the last call. They might not make the last call all the time, depending on the level, but on this level, they make the last call. Reason being because there's no fight without either fighter. So if Bud's saying he wants some more money, you know what I mean, it's because he might know exactly that this shit gonna generate something crazy. I mean, which we all know that, but people don't really understand, like, fighters ask for more money because if you say I'm getting paid $5 million, after taxes, after I pay my team, it won't be $5 million. Everybody know that. So I would like, you know what I mean, this amount so that I could probably end up with $5 million. You know what I'm saying? So can't get mad at these guys, man. And Bud been getting short end of the stick probably for a while. You know what I mean? Being over there with Top Rank for a while. You know what I mean? Them treating him the way they was treating him. So I can't be mad. But at the same time, we do need this fight. So I believe negotiations will be successful probably in another month. Like, everything will be there.
Is this the problem with stuff being leaked in negotiations? Because fans, this stuff probably goes on a lot,
Right.
but fans aren't privy to the actual back and forth that goes on between parties.
Yeah.
And now you got dudes like, oh, you a duck, you scared.
Yeah.
And, you know,
It's a lot of people that's making money off this shit, man. You know what I mean? Fighters even gotta hire lawyers. You know what I'm saying? You gotta hire lawyers. They be having all types of PR teams, all type of shit. People gotta get paid. You know what I mean? So if you want everybody to get paid, you gotta get paid first. So you know what I mean? I don't understand why people get mad, because if I've done everything I've been asked to do, which is win, and win in impressive fashion, then we can't be mad at either guy, because both have done that. You know what I mean? So What I think the problem is, the big wigs in boxing for a long time got over on fighters. Fighters want they just do. You know what I mean? Remember, there's no pension in boxing. There's no type of pension or some type of, you know what I mean, some type of, what would you call it? I mean, I don't know.
Pension, health plan,
it's
401k, none of that.
Yeah, it's none of that in boxing. So with that being said, shit, I got to make sure my kids can eat when this shit is over. I gotta make sure I can eat and live, and make sure my health care and all that is taken care of. People don't think about that, you know what I mean? They get selfish. And then if you really think about it, I mean, these pay-per-view prices go up depending on the fight. I guarantee they're gonna be charging $100. So we talking about $100 plus tax, and then we talking about however many sales. That shit gonna be crazy. Then we talking about the venue sales. You know what I'm saying? The numbers is crazy. That's why they already offering the money they offering. But then again, if you think about it, shit, Ali made $5 million and George Foreman made $5 million in the fucking 70s. So the fighters probably looking at it like, shit, we should be making 15. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. Like, I don't get mad at guys like that when they try to negotiate for their best. You know what I mean? Best position.
For me, G, I can never tell you what your price should be.
Right.
I can never get mad at a man for trying to, you know, especially in the sport where it could cost you your life, trying to up the price. The only thing I don't want to hear no ducking on either side.
Yeah.
If both of y'all are at the table, make a deal.
Yeah. People forget, man, like, with these amateur careers, think about Lomachenko. They said he fought 400 times. I don't know. You know what I mean? But let's say he did. That's 400 times for free.
True.
400 fucking fights for free. You know what I mean? Yeah, you win a medal, you win an outfit, you win some equipment, whatever. You might got a couple sponsors here and there, maybe. You know what I mean? But it's no money. So that took 10 years, 10, 12 years. Now, you pro, everybody not making the top money from the beginning. So again, you getting hit another 8 years till you start making some real money. It don't take that long for everybody, but some guys, they do. And once we there, we there. When you understand like the magnitude of this shit, man, a lot of the money that get put into this shit, promotion costs millions of dollars. You know what I mean? So the money's definitely there, but the money they gonna generate is gonna be something crazy. So, I mean, I would want my money too. I can't get mad. I would never get mad.
All right, so I noticed something. When a promoter or manager says that a fighter is difficult, for me, when I first hear that, I think like, oh, the fighter's not stupid. You
Right.
said there's been years where they've been getting over fighters. Touch on that a little bit.
I mean, if you think about boxing, man, like, imagine all the times you heard about fighters going broke. Fighters, it's not always because they can't manage their money. They wasn't getting paid what they were supposed to get paid. And you got people that's getting over on fighters. You know what I mean? It's a lot of hands in the pot. It's a lot of hands in the pot. So therefore, like I said, you getting paid $5 million on paper, but then when you go home, shit might be almost 1.7 or some shit like that. By the time you get done paying out, I mean, when you get done paying out, shit will be like $1.7 million. You know what I mean? So after a fighter's been through that a few times, he understand that. Fuck that. I gotta get my money. And back in the day, it was even fighters that their life was on the line. I mean, if you win this, they was threatened by the mob, shit like that. If you win this fight, you get killed. You know what I'm saying? We'll make sure you pay for it in some type of way. Or if you win this fight, you'll never fight again. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of shit has been done to fighters, man. People don't want to admit it, but that shit true, man. So you think somebody gonna keep letting it happen? Like fuck that. I mean, for a long time, Crawford was hearing from Bob Arum, he wasn't worth the money that he's asking, or he wasn't worth certain opportunities or whatever, or it wasn't worth him trying to fight to get a certain fight for him because he don't sell enough tickets. But one of the biggest names in boxing. So how do that make sense? You know what I mean? And if you put Spence and Bud together, that shit is gonna sell, bro. That shit gonna sell. So, I mean, I don't blame no fighter, man.
If Bud walks away from the negotiating table,
Yeah.
you feel like that's a stain on him, or is that going to be a stain on the sport of boxing?
Both him only because we want this fight. Boxing because y'all couldn't make that happen. It's not enough money around. You know what I mean, y'all call the sponsors any other time, call them for this one. You know what I mean, the money's definitely gonna be there, bro. Big money. And then when you hear a certain person, right? I heard when Jacobs fought Canelo, he got $15 million.
Yeah.
Come on, bro. Like, what we missing? You know what I mean? Jacobs ain't been on his best leg, but you get a fight with Canelo, you automatically get $15 million.
Yeah, but it's a different format a little bit because there was no pay-per-view, and that was all guaranteed money. But yeah,
still,
I understand.
Still $10 more million than
Yes.
what they offered.
Yeah.
So it's like, damn. Like, you know what I'm saying? All right, at least offer me 8. And I might jump for the 8. I might bite for the 8. All right, come on. I mean, I take it for the 8 or whatever. And then the percentage off the tickets, you know what I mean? Ticket sales and views, I mean, in buys. But, I mean, you got to really think about this shit, man. A lot of people be shit wilder, making $30 million and shit like that. You know what I mean?
So,
shit crazy.
what would your compromise be? Like, okay, if you want more guaranteed money, then I'm going to shave your percentage off on the back end to make up for that?
I don't know, because I don't know exactly what they negotiations is. But in a fight like that, listen, man, a fight like Bud and Spence, automatically I want $10 million. Only reason, because I know this shit going to sell. This is the biggest fight in boxing. I don't care what nobody say. It's not 2 names right now you can match up that's bigger than that matchup. Not right now. Even with the lightweights, if you say Haney and Tank, right now it's not a bigger fight than Bud. It's an exciting fight. It's probably number 3 on the list, but it's not number 1. The number 1 matchup is Bud and Spence, and they should get paid for, you know what I mean, what they do. I mean, Spence has been making, I'll probably say, better money longer than, you know what I mean, a lot longer than Bud. You know what I'm saying? Bud's been making some good money for sure, but Spence probably been making better money. That's probably why Spence say, fuck it, I'll take it. You know what I mean? I just want to get it over with. I mean, at the same time, we don't know what the negotiations for the pay-per-views and all that. Yeah. They tell us this is what it's going to be and this and that, but I mean, guys find out they got burnt all the time, bro. In boxing, bro, I remember when I negotiated a fight for myself, you know what I mean? It was a few things I didn't understand. I was supposed to get paid. And we're not talking about millions of dollars, of course, but I realized, like, damn, I got to make sure I ask for that every time. I got to make sure I get paid for this every time. So I educated myself. You know what I mean? Going through the experiences, I educated myself, and I realized, all right, when the next time I negotiate a fight, make sure I get paid for this, that, make sure I get this many hotel rooms. You know what I'm saying? You got to really hop in your bag. So So Bud probably realized down the line that he got burnt a couple times. Like, oh, I gotta make sure I get this shit back. I ain't playing with nobody. And guess why he can do that? Biggest name in boxing right now. One of them. I mean, you know what I mean? He top 5, one of the guys we talking about every day. You know what I'm saying? So, gotta keep it real. Even if it wasn't a Spence, we still be talking about Bud. Because he's still kicking ass. And he been knocking dudes out. Like, you know what I'm saying? When you knocking people out, that's what people want to see. That's why they want to see this fight so bad. Because the clash, the comparison in styles, when they clash together, make for something great. So we gonna pay for that. You know what I mean? So they want to get paid for that. That's all it is. Simple. Okay.
Looking for the latest sports apparel? NFL Shop has got you covered. All the newest jerseys, hats, and clothes from all your favorite NFL teams. Click the link and get into it.